Ah, there's nothing that touches a woman more than a box of roses. Well, unless you make your box of roses yourself that you can have all year long. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a box and fill it with roses. But first, again, I'm not hot into, I know I love to wear red, but I don't know, I like more springy, more Victorian colors. So I'm going to take this paper and wrap it around the box. So let's see, around here, I'm just like going to measure it, kind of, but not really, because I'm going to cut a little more than what I need so that it covers the top of the box. So as you can see, I already pre-prepared the box with some styrofoam inside and some sheet moss. And then all I'm going to do is use some Mod Podge. And I love Mod Podge. Why? Because Mod Podge is a plaid product, and I'm what? A plaid ambassador. So I'm always very happy when Mod Podge or plaid can be used in my products. Number one, because I've been using it for years, not just because, you know, they send me some product for me to try out, but it is a very good product, and especially Mod Podge. Now you could use, if you wanted to, you can just use the glue gun, but the glue gun for paper assignments, it's not that great, I'm going to be honest with you. Because, I don't know, it doesn't glue as well. So I'm going to make sure I use the bottom of this so that it's straight, because, and we're just going to go over a little bit. So that's one side, and I'll glue the other side. Oops, got some glue on here. And because this is a floral pattern, you can kind of get away with it not being perfectly aligned as you add more. But it is a very pretty pattern. I think it is. I love Victorian florals, but of course I would. I'm a queen. Speaking of queens, I also love the crown. So yes, one of these days I have to dress up like Queen Elizabeth or something and do a craft or make some tea. Although I don't think Queen Elizabeth would make her own tea, do you? Who knows, maybe she does. She's a very do-it-yourself type of lady, you know? Did you know she used to be a mechanic? She was a mechanic during the war. So she can very well fix your car. So if you break down and you're in London, go by and see the Queen. Very smart lady. I have a lot of admiration for her. I know a lot of people don't like her, but you know, one queen to another, it's not easy being queen. And then afterwards, if I wanted to, I can Mod Podge the outside as well. But for now, I'm just going to cut here. So I can fold this over. And it's not cutting. And I have this in the way. Oh my goodness, this tablecloth is like the worst tablecloth I have ever had. Because it's not a tablecloth, it's just a remnant fabric. So you have your box decoupage, you have your moss inside. All you need are some blooms. And of course, I collect decapitated blooms. And I do display them like this during the spring, believe it or not. And you just start putting in flowers, all different types of flowers. And they could be buds, they could be regular flowers. And I like to combine the colors to match the outside. And I've seen boxes like this in retail stores for like 20 bucks. And I'm like, really? 20 bucks for something I can make myself? That's crazy. But you know, that's the magic of being able to craft things yourself. And you can customize it to your house, to your, you know, whatever your friends like. Ooh, that's another different color pink. And just, like I said, make a box of blooms. It's just so pretty. You can have it on your office chair or your office desk. Here's another one. There's another pretty one. I'm just cutting off the stem so it glues better to the moss. But if you want, you can just have styrofoam. You don't even have to have the moss. And you can just stick it into the styrofoam if you want. And that way, when the season is over, you can always pull them up. And there you have it, a lovely little box of blooms. And you can use red roses or pink roses, whatever it is you like, or whatever it is that matches your decor or your choice. And I think it matches perfectly. And I could put some little yellow ones in there, but it's up to you. So there's your little box of blooms. Great gift for a friend and nice to have on your desk during the spring season and Valentine's Day.